Shout out to Coppish.
Shout out to Coppish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Coppish.
What is going on, people? What is going on? Welcome to Coppish.
Oi, people, we are here. As you can see, we're in a slightly different location. We was on the Don Robbie show this evening. Hopefully you caught us on the watch along, but now we're giving you that match review. Apologies, we are late, and obviously Callum couldn't make it today, but we are here. We're still giving you a little match review. It's only going to be about 20-25 minutes, so bear with us, people.
And you should have been watching the Don Robbie channel when we was on there, Coppish Takeover, guys. And this is a mad one because now we're in the flesh. When was the last time?
Bro,
are you real? Is this real?
Are you real? Is this real? Is this real though?
When was the last time we was in the same room,
it's
bro?
actually been mad, bro.
It's mad.
It's been a minute
It's
still. I can't
mad
lie.
still.
I missed these settings.
It's real. But what's going on, people? Liverpool 2, Atletico 0.
Right.
I'm not even gonna lie. That is what you call getting the job done.
Well, of course we got the job done.
Like, that is what you call getting the job done.
I'll say this, yeah. Going into the game, I was kind of concerned. I'll be honest with you, I was concerned.
Me too.
But then, bro, when we think back, obviously we're gonna go over it now, yeah. Bro, the game was kind of a breeze, you know. And I know they got a man set off again, but Atletico Madrid, in my opinion, are better than what they showed tonight. Or it was a case of we're just on another level to them. And not only that, bro, we had quite a few players missing as well.
Whoa, let's get through let's go through the starting lineup then.
Yeah.
Simeon, Robbo put on the bench.
Yeah.
I know we were both happy with that.
We was happy with that.
Robbo's needed a break for a minute.
Yeah.
Robbo's needed a break for a minute. Simeon had a good game, but we'll get on to play.
Yeah.
He went with Van Dijk and Matic. Good to see them two back together again.
Indeed.
It's the best thing.
But it's the best partnership that we have.
Yeah. Matic looking fresh.
Yep, with a fresh trim and that.
Fresh
trim.
But making sure he left the V.
Man said the peak was still there. No shape up.
But no, because you know what? He's
That's
learned from past ancestors' mistakes, bro. And you realise when you start cutting off that V, the hairline starts to deceive you, bro. And then before you know it, you don't have a hairline. So he was a smart guy, bro. He kept the V even though he was looking fresh.
Yeah.
Trent in, I think Jay-Z should have set the example that where he's going is not the way to go. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I can't believe anybody will see what Jigger's done and then copy.
Yeah, you can't.
To me,
but you can't though.
I don't get it. But you know what? When he's passing the way he's passing,
you can't though, for real.
When he's passing the way he's passing, if man wants to look like Jigger, he can look like Jigger, he can do what he wants. You know what I'm saying? And then he went with a midfielder, Firmino, Hendo, Ox.
Yeah, which to be fair, kind of picked itself other than maybe Curtis on start. We knew Thiago wasn't going to start when he just came back.
Yeah.
So that's kind of understandable. And then obviously attack. Was you surprised with the attack actually? Like who he played in terms of
Bobby needed a bit of a break. I'm not mad at him. Jota got the opening goal. Jota played well. He's one of our
Jota played very well.
Got a goal that should have been given.
Yeah.
Toenails offside and all that.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? We said if man cut his toenails, man would have been offside.
It seems that way.
What kind of stupidness is that? So man was a nail clippers away
and
from.
not only that, you're supposed to kind of give the advantage to the attacker. As you said, if you're talking a toenail, really and truly, it should have been a goal, bro.
And you know what? That's not fair because rich people don't cut their own toenails. They go and get manicures. And what man's saying is, last night he might not have been able to get a booking. So that means that he was offside because he doesn't have toenail clippers at home. What's man saying? What kind of stupidness?
Man couldn't get no booking, so that's why
man couldn't get no booking. You know, him and the wife, they probably go down there, sit down, all get the mani pedi and all that. I know man them do that.
Jota must have missed the day. That's why it didn't work for man. Still. So he was like, "You gonna come down on Monday?" And he was like, "I can't make it."
But you know what? Let's start with the biggest negative of the game. And apologies, guys, because obviously we're doing this special with Robbie. We didn't have the volume on, so there's one or two things that we're not fully. We're not fully aware of what happened. Like the red card, we'll get to that. We may need you guys to help us understand what actually happened there. We'll have to go back and watch that. Firmino came off injured, bro.
Yeah,
that's a negative.
And that's the thing. We don't, as you said, because we didn't hear the volume. I don't know how serious. Obviously, it's serious enough for him to go, but I don't know.
But if you come on and come off, it's serious.
Yeah, no, you're
you know
right.
What I'm saying, and that's a worry. I remember Firmino never had 4 games at the beginning, 5, because he had an injury. Remember, he hasn't been back for long.
No, you're right, actually, because we had to start the season with Jota, remember?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. So Firmino, and again, like, obviously let us know in the comments, people, as well. What's happened with Firmino, with Bobby. Let us know, because obviously, as I said, we haven't got the volume and we couldn't see, or we didn't hear, shall I say. So it's hard to say what's going on. So people, you'll have to let us know. But Bobby, if you're serious, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's another injury. And again, if it's another injury, then
I'm hoping it ain't a hammy. You know, the way he walked off kind of looked like a hammy.
Yeah, and you can tell he obviously, again, with no volume, he whispered something to Klopp. I remember Klopp kind of putting his arm around him and speaking to him. Obviously, we don't know what was said, but
yeah. So let us know in the comments, people, what actually happened to Firmino. I mean, what are people saying? What is anyone?
No one said anything at the moment, but let me just read out a few super chats. Yeah, super chats. That's cool.
Big up everyone. Smash the like button as well, guys, as always. And if you want to watch us for the match, watch along. Make sure you go over and check out the Don Robbie channel. Was over there. It's a Coppish takeover today. You already know what it is.
Right, trust me. Big up John Moore as well. Big up yourself, bro. He says, what a win, guys. Much love. Glad to see y'all together tonight. Trust me. And courtesy of our brother, Don Robbie. Yes, he may be an Arsenal fan, but that is our brother from day one. Trust me, this guy is the godfather for a reason. Trust me on that one. We get more. Let's see here. DA says, don't piss off Sad. Oh shoot, that came off. Don't piss off Sadio. You only get the best out of him. My man hasn't lost 52 games. He scored. Best unbeaten record in the competition's history. Now his levels. He's leveled Stevie G's 21 Champions League goal record. Legend of LFC. Right, I didn't even know that still.
Apparently he's done.
Apparently he's finished. He should retire. He should retire.
Apparently he can't be his man anymore.
He should retire. That's what they've been saying.
Hey.
He's done. He's finished.
Yeah, let's get through some more super chats before we get on to that.
Indeed. John Conway says, hi, Matt and Drifty.
Big up yourself.
Let me see. What's that? Tony Yalda, big up yourself. Says big. Oh no, it's a new one. Yeah, big result because it allows us to rest players in the next 2 Champions League games and put the first team out in the League Cup and go for that. Trust me. Now that we can rest players now, even bro, we can now play, and no disrespect, but we can play Minamino now. You know what I'm saying? Like guys that may not necessarily have started games before, and
we can give people like Gordon the Champions League debut,
bro. And I know you're not gonna like it. You know another name I'm gonna say, but Divock Origi. No, but all jokes.
I was happy to see him today.
Of course,
I wish he got longer.
And game time is game time.
Game time is game time.
You need to sharpen.
We all know what Divock does in Champions League.
Yeah, sharpen the iron while it's hot as well, bro. Trust me, that's what you got to do, man. Make sure I haven't missed that anymore. Sorry, people. We are doing this a bit different.
This is real off the cuff tonight, guys, but we had to bring you.
Man, reading out the comments, as you can see.
We had to give you the match reaction.
Trust me. 975 Jamrock, big at itself. He goes, Lats, kill it, Inkstick again. Don't like it. You know, I will say though, Jamrock, what we're a little bit unlucky. I know what you're saying because Matic skewed one, Jota's one got nicked off his toe, and I believe there was another one. So you kind of got a point, but I also feel it was a little bit unlucky.
So it was Jota. I think
it was it Jota?
Jota had the header.
Yes, the header, the one where it come off his shoulder.
Yeah. All the chances fall to Jota today, to be fair.
Yeah, no, for real.
Could have had a hat trick.
Some people have said Ronstar92 says hamstring. That's obviously regarding.
I knew it. It looked like a hammy. The way he walked off, it looked like a hammy. We're looking at 3 or 4 weeks then, man.
Well, it could be longer than that. It depends what grade it is as well. Like when it comes to the hammies, you just don't know how long you're going to be out for. So
no, but the way he walked off, I doubt it's like grade 4 or 3. Like it wasn't one of them ones where he was sprinting and he fell over or whatever. Yeah. But then I don't even want to jinx it.
No, I hear that. Niger LFC TV says, are you guys concerned that we've struggled after going a man up versus Chelsea, Man United, Atletico twice, and a bit versus Leeds? Maybe, but not so much this game, believe it or not. You want to know why?
Yeah.
This game, they were being mad aggressive. We kind of knew the game was done. And yes, as Jamrock said, we were a little bit wasteful. But I also kind of felt like there was another gear that we could have went to if more was on the line.
So I was going to say, other than the Chelsea game, and we know how good they are defending, I'm going to try and give a bit of credit to them because of how good they are defending.
Yeah.
Other than Chelsea, the other games we knew that we had won. You don't need to be worried you never scored a goal when you won the game anyway.
Yeah, for real. You can kind of
5-0 against United, 2-0 tonight. You don't need to score again.
That's what I'm saying.
The game's won.
You can kind of take your foot off the pedal a little bit. And remember, this is Champions League. Obviously, if we were, like, I don't know, languishing in third place, then you kind of think about goal difference. But bro, we are actually clear to the point where all Klopp is thinking about is 3 points rather than let's bang in more goals.
Plus, you've got to think about reserving energy.
Yeah.
You've got to think about injuries, as you said. In the Man U and the Atletico game, they were going hard with the tackling.
Yeah.
We don't want to get any injuries. He brought Mane off because he was either going to get injured or he was going to react to them kicking him up. They were kicking. Let's go there.
Yeah.
They were kicking Mane off the pitch today. They were trying everything they could to either injure him or get him to react.
Facts.
And the referee booked Mane for getting fouled.
Bro.
What kind of stupidness was that, bro?
The bit where I knew this referee is different, is because when Mane was getting clipped and he fell down, as you said, the referee booked him, and I was like, hold on a minute. Now, yes, those kicks weren't enough to actually bring him down. But if you keep hacking the player, is he just supposed to just keep running forward and then what? You accidentally hit him harder and you burst his Achilles.
But in the second half, remember they did kick him up.
Yeah, and look what happened.
And then the ref told him to get up.
Yeah.
And you're like, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
My man is getting booted up all over the place, yeah. And we all know that Mane ain't the one to go down and act injured or pretend he's injured. So if he's lying on the ground, give him a moment. Give him a moment.
No, agree.
Do you get what I mean?
Mane's not that guy where if he gets hacked or whatever, or every now and again, he doesn't stay down for long. That's what when the referee was like, get up, I was like, nah, this is Sadio. You like, ref, you don't know. This brother will go through everything, but if he's hurt, he's hurt. And if he feels like he needs to get your attention because people are hacking him up, then that's your job to take control of the game. Exactly. A bit like the Man United game where too much was being let go.
Exactly.
Obviously, they did get the red card, but I still felt there were challenges where it's like, right, these men have been overly aggressive. So,
you know, let's touch on that just for a moment.
Yeah.
This is a really good topic for Friday, but let's just touch on it quickly because obviously we'll have Cal back on Friday. Big up Cal.
Big up Cal. Full squad will be back in effect.
We've had a lot of teams get a man sent off against us.
Yeah.
Does that mean that we're moving to people so differently people can't deal with it? Because we're getting a lot of teams get a man. Like, I think this might be the most I've ever noticed. 10 games into the season, Premier League.
How many? And my man named about 4 or 5 teams.
And 4 or 5 teams we played against.
That's crazy, you know.
That actually shows that we're moving to people.
Of course, but this is what happens though. When you're that good and people think the only way to stop you is to hack you, that says the level you are on is different from what they are. And I think, but one thing I will say though, it's not even necessarily a good thing in a sense, because what worries me is that other teams kind of do copy that blueprint. But they're actually hurting the players.
Yeah,
that's where the issue is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Big up Nino says, greetings from the Philippines, Madrid. It's nice to see players like Ox getting rhythm, playing better. Hopefully it continues. Fully agree on that one. 100%. John Moore, big up yourself. I said, where's Cal? The night guys, much love. Your live really cheered me up big time the other night. When I was in hospital. Thank you so much for that, guys. Now, I appreciate that.
I hope you're all right.
Yeah, I hope you're feeling better as well. Look after yourself, my dude. Night 75 Jam says, I disagree. Complacency sets in. See loose passes. Yeah, no, Jammer. The thing is, Jammer, what you're saying isn't even false. I think there's 2 sides to that, though. I think complacency can creep in. But then there's also times when I feel like game management is key. And that's why I kind of feel like game management is maybe where today it was a bit like that. Yes, we tried to get more goals, but we weren't being gung-ho. Because imagine if we went gung-ho and like, you see that Suarez chance that obviously got chalked off. Imagine if that would have went in. That things like that can easily change the game. And maybe we've been a bit open and we've made ourselves more tired. Atletico then start opening us up a bit more. We have to be very wary of that. So,
yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? On DA says they played MMA with Sadio in the first half.
100%.
That is so true.
They were fouling him up.
100%.
One after the other.
Yeah.
It was really getting on my nerves.
I was getting stupid. Like,
but they couldn't take it because he was still dumpy in there. Case in point, let's move on to his goal, bro. The way he did that little bit of skill to get away
he started the move.
He did.
And finished like a G.
And bro, Trent. Let's talk about Trent.
2 assists.
Bro.
The best right back in the world, isn't
it? Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Man said Trent Alexander-Arnold. Bro, it's facts though. Bro.
Oh, Trent Alexander-Z.
Oh, this guy.
The passing is different.
He's on another planet.
Both of his assists today were naughty.
Pick up Doyle, who you guys probably saw on in the watch along with us on Don Robbie's show. Doyle said it best. Yeah, he was like, you see them passes there that Trent was playing, and obviously got the assist. There's only two players, or right now that not even right now, but he's like two players that come to my mind are Trent and KDB.
Yeah,
them type of killer passes where you take everyone out, you put it in such an area that the defenders have no chance. All the attacker has to do is gamble and just know that he's gonna put it in that area, and you've got it. Bro, them two.
They're mathematical passes.
Yeah, bro.
They're ones where you've got to get the equation book out and start trying to figure out what kind of angle and fraction man put on that.
Because the percentages are just moving mad.
Because with the Mane goal, bro, he faked the shot.
Yeah, I know.
They actually thought he was gonna shoot.
Yeah.
But you know, that's how you know they're working their training, because Mane knew it was a pass coming.
Yeah.
Because if they don't work on that, Mane would have maybe like anticipated that it was going to be a shot.
Hold on, did Trent do what he done against Man City in the 18-19? You know when he gave that fake to Sane and then he crossed it into Robbo back post and then Robbo headed it to Firmino? Was that the same type of move?
No, that was a floated ball with the
left. No, but what I'm saying is he's still done the fake, like he went to cross with his right.
But he was out wide then. And then he did a long.
All I know is that this brother is this one.
He's different. Bro.
This is one thing I love about Trent. He doesn't always just think, and I know there are times when he gets caught up in his own sauce and he spams crosses. But when there's times when he's like, nah, do you know what? Let me just show these man something different. I'm gonna show you, man. You think I'm gonna cross, but I ain't crossing it. I'll cross it my own top. The way he slows the game down.
But he fizzed that in like Coca-Cola, bro.
It's different, bro.
Like 7-Up.
We are so fortunate to have a right back like
it's different.
And just a player.
Apparently, he can't defend though.
Oh yeah, he can't. Big up Callum. You're telling me Don Robbie's studio contains more Champions League trophies than Arsenal trophies?
Hey, I'm never gonna lie. It's looking real naughty. It's looking real naughty for the European royalty right here. You get me?
Trust me, looking kind of mad still.
Before any more super chats before we go into player rating?
No.
Make sure you're hitting that like button as well, guys.
And it's smash the like, man. I can see over 600 of you.
I don't even know the last time you had us both together. As I said, he's real. He's actually here.
I'm a real person. I'm a real person.
I don't even remember the last time we filmed together.
It's been a minute. It has been a minute.
It's actually been a minute.
I actually missed this as well. I think that might be all the super chats.
All the super chats, yeah. Okay,
so,
cool. Let's go into player ratings.
There's a few more that's just come through. Let me read them up quickly.
Go to
read off these two. Nino says, I agree with Jamal on Complacency, but I guess the good thing is we do it when we have the game wrapped up, not in moments, in important moments, in my own opinion.
Because you have to remember, guys, when you're 2-0 up, it's quite hard to keep going hard when you know the game is won.
It is hard, and I get it. Complacency can't keep.
You have to stay concentrated. You can't get complacent. You have to. We got complacent against Brighton, and look what happened.
Yeah. That's
so I 100% agree, but I feel like it is difficult to kind of judge the player for not going ham when you've got a 2-0 lead.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? And if the team are down to 10 men and you've got a 2-0 lead, you don't want to pull a hamstring for no reason.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So.
No, for real. Big up John Moores. Was it all good now, guys? Thanks. Just had the full board looking at me. If I was mad, was laughing so bad at you guys. Love every minute of it. Much love, my guys. You never pull up. All right, big up yourself, John Moores.
Big up, man. Big up.
Bless on you. Time. All right, Jim. Let's get on to I guess player ratings, isn't it?
Let's start. Ali.
I'm trying to think. Did Ali make any amazing saves today?
I don't think he had to.
Was Ali really in contention today whatsoever? I mean, don't get twisted. He was only beaten when the deflected thing happened. But other than that, I think he made one save. But I'm trying to remember.
He probably could have lit up.
He probably could have.
He got himself out one of those fisherman chairs. Yeah. You know them fisherman chairs that are a bit long.
Yeah.
You can put your drink in.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think. Yeah, I would give him a 7.5.
Yeah, I get that. Because what he had to do, the little bit, he did well.
Yeah.
That deflected goal that wasn't counted anyway was completely nothing.
And concentration as well. So,
yeah, 7.5 for Ali.
7.5.
Trent.
Woo! Trent, 2 assists. Bro.
It's got to be a 9 then.
I want to give him a 10 because he's also in contention for man in the match.
Yeah, he probably is.
I'm going to do you, bro. He gets a 9.5. I might change that though.
I'm not gonna lie, he was naughty all game.
Trent was serious.
I ain't mad at you for a 9.5.
Bro, Trent was serious. I think Trent might have to get a
cross.
He might have to get it, bro.
Every cross he was putting in was naughty, bro.
Trent was on it.
You know what Trent was like today? Trent was like a stiff Lennox Lewis jab. Every time on the nose.
Yeah.
Just bang, bang. You know, like every time I played was trying to bang, just on the nose every time.
No, the accuracy was there for us. No, you're right. I'll say
I'm not gonna go for a 10. I think a 9. I think a 10 is a bit much.
He got 2 assists though, fam. And he was and you know what I will say, it wasn't just 2 assists and he kind of had like some dodgy moments. It was 2 assists and he played very well.
He did play very well. He did. I'm still gonna go for 9.
I'm going 9.5 then.
You got 9.5. All right, people, we'll leave that up to you then. What we're saying about Trent.
Yeah, and if you lot, I'll say that.
Leave that up to you.
Cool.
Gazelle.
Oh, bro. Them man shut up shop tonight, you know.
Also known as Joel.
It's Joel.
Bro, the way that guy brings the ball out from the back, he's taking inside training into the game.
I know. But not only that, the way this brother marshals any striker that's in front of him, it's just different. And he does it like, remember, this is the Joel that didn't play, you know. Remember, it was Iber that played the last game? And maybe the game before? Was that Joel or was that
Joel played in the League Cup.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, for me, I'm gonna give him Joel.
You know what he reminds me of?
Might get a 9.
He reminds me of those what are they called again? You know the deer that can jump.
Oh,
and their horns are like what are they called again?
What, antelope? Is it antelope?
No, it's not. And they're the ones that take the piss out of the cheetahs. They flirt a little.
I know what you're talking about.
And let the cheetah think it can catch it, and then they just start.
I know you're thinking of it.
And then they just start.
I know what it is.
He's
I know
like
what it is.
bro. But I'm telling you, Anfield is a 7 game, and he is like whatever those things are.
For me,
just gliding around, bro. When he set up the goal, I know it was offside. By a toe.
Bro, the way he can break the line, and the thing is, he loves a little fake as well. Like, Joel's different.
I'm gonna give Joel a 9 today.
So, they are saying Gazelle. Some are saying Gazelle.
No, I know Gazelle, but it ain't I'm sure it's not a Gazelle.
Someone says Springbok.
I think it's the Springbok, the ones that can jump.
Man said it's a Springbok.
I'm sure. I think a Springbok is the one.
Springbok.
Joel come like a Springbok, bro. Man just flirts with the cheaters, bro, and he let them think they can catch them, and then he just bro.
Well, we're giving the Springbok a 9.
9. I'm gonna go a 9 for Joel. I think he was superb today, man. He should have had an assist. He should have scored, but he's a centre back. We're not going to be mad at him.
Yeah, for real.
VVD.
But again, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though he didn't have as many moments as Matip, but I'm not gonna lie to you, he pretty much marshaled everything. But Atletico didn't do anything. They didn't. They really didn't, bro. Even the goal that could have been, that the goal that disallowed wasn't even on his side, theoretically. I'm giving.
That's the only thing that Matip could have done better. I know the goal was offside, but I don't like when defenders do that thing when they turn away. Because if he just took that right in the chest or the face, then it wouldn't even have gone in anyway. I don't, you know what I mean? As a defender, I'm not gonna lie. I know it's been a bit stereotypical.
No.
But if you're a defender, you got to take pain. Your job is that, you know what I mean? You just got to take that in the face, and if it is what it is. I don't really like when defenders do what.
I know. He should have done it.
That's what he did, and that was why it deflected off him. Do you know what I mean? You just got to take that.
Yeah.
Like Jamie Carragher would have. Back in the day, Jamie Carragher would have just took that bullet, point blank, bang.
He would have. That's two different defenders, but I know what you mean.
That is what you call taking one for the team. You know what I'm saying? But other than that,
I'm still giving Virgil a 9. What about you? I'm giving a
9. 8.5, 9. Yeah, Virgil was big today. Big.
Tsimikas. What are you giving Tsimikas?
He's beating his player.
But Tsimikas was on crud as well. He defended very, very well.
I'm gonna give him an 8.
I'll give him an 8. No, you know what?
But he had a brilliant game.
I'll give him an 8.5.
Give him an 8.5.
I think
he was good.
He was so solid.
No, he was.
There weren't even times when I thought, he's gonna get beaten very easily. He didn't, bro. He was so solid. I'll give him an 8.5. 8.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him an 8, but I ain't mad at you for that.
Let's move on quickly. I would say, who's next? Fabinho, Flacco. First game back, play 60 minutes. We're giving him. For me, I'm giving Flacco for what he did in our midfield, made us way more solid, gave us a platform to work from.
100%.
We didn't look like the other day where someone could easily get out our midfield.
100%.
He stopped all of that, snuffed it out. For me, Flacco came in and dropped to 8.5.
No, I agree with that.
Dropped to 8.5.
And for me, I think the midfield in general today was the reason why our defenders were able to have good games, because they were protected.
Yes.
And usually
This is the key, though.
we let in goals because our midfield doesn't normally protect the back four as well as they should be. Or
Yeah.
And I actually think the whole midfield as a whole today did really well. It's one of the better midfield performances I think we've had.
I agree.
So 8.5 for Flacco, I'm completely fine with that.
Let's go Henderson.
I got 8.5 again.
I would give Henderson an 8. I don't think it's as good as Flacco, but still very, very solid though. Very good. The only thing is, could you put him did he have the same influence as Flacco? That's one thing I'd say.
Defensively, no.
Okay.
But offensively, yeah. Because if you think about it, there was a lot of times when he was actually the one who was helping to create the passes.
Yeah.
He was out wide. He was making like.
That's a good shot.
You know what I'm saying? Remember, he was actually getting involved in the attack. So he didn't do as well as Firmino did defensively, but offensively he was doing well. So that's why I'm still going to give him an 8.5.
Fair enough. I'll give him an 8.
I think the midfield in general was brilliant today. Hendo and Firmino as a partnership, as whatever.
Yeah, no, they've done very well.
I think they were brilliant today. So I'm going to go 8.5 for Hendo as well.
All right, then, cool. What about it's like the Ox? We're giving Ox. Ox had a decent game.
Yeah.
Wasn't as good as the others.
Yeah.
But he had a good game, and I don't want to take anything away from him. Just because he wasn't good at others, don't mean say he didn't have a good
he
game.
fought through injury.
Yeah, he did.
Because normally when he goes down, you think, oh, fuck's sake, man. And don't get me wrong, he might even end up with missing games afterwards. I'm going to go 7.5 for Ox.
I was about to say
I thought it was all right, man. I thought Ox had a good game. He wasn't brilliant. He wasn't amazing. But 7.5, I think he was solid. I think he was carrying the ball well.
Yeah.
He wasn't as good as he could have been. He had 1 or 2 decent shots. I'll give him a 7.5. I think the midfield in general was good today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7.5.
No, fair enough. All right, what are we giving Sadio Mane?
Man of the match.
He's man of the match.
Man of the match.
Even though he came off at half time.
Yeah, but he only came off because then when I was kicking the shit.
I know, but I think it's a bit disingenuous to give it. And again, what's so mad is this year, you could kind of see Sadio was going to roast him each and every time. But I think it's a bit disingenuous. And the reason I said that is because remember I brought up Trent as well. You understand, Trent played 90 minutes. The much as Sadio was killing there, literally. Like his goal was well, the way he started the move. And he was always looking to get at them. They had to foul him to stop him because he was a colossus.
All right, well, we'll just do this. We just had Coppish. We did the Coppish way. Double man of the match. I'm gonna give Mane a 9 as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give double man of the match, Trent and Mane.
You really think Mane should be man of the match? No.
He was moving to them, bro.
But my only thing is, can you give it to a man that doesn't play night? That's the only reason.
Yeah, but because he was only brought off for his own safety, bro. They were trying to kill him, bro.
No, you're right.
They were actually trying to kill him, bro. We all said that it was a great decision from Klopp to protect Mane.
No, you're right.
Because he was either going to end up being sent off for reacting, or he was going to get injured, bro.
No, I hear that, but what I'm saying is, can we logistically give it to a man that doesn't play night? That's the only reason, because Mane gets a 9. But I'm saying, is it disingenuous to Trent because Trent played 90 minutes? So I'm not stopping the rating, by the way.
I don't think it's disingenuous when you see the way Mane was moving to them.
I hear you.
You get what I'm saying?
All right, people, Mane gets... I was always giving him the 9 anyway.
Mane was moving.
But because you're saying man of the match, I'm like...
No, double man of the match, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's a joint man of the match. I'm giving it to Trent and Mane, bro.
Well, to be fair, Mane and Trent were both on smart. Well, what Mane was doing in the first half was just what Trent was doing in the first half. So you have a valid point there. I'm sticking to the 9 anyway. So
yeah, all right.
Sticking to the 9.
Double man of the match for me.
Sticking to the 9. Jota, bro.
Jota was on smoke.
He was, but he also had that chance with a header.
Yeah.
But he caused them bare issues, though.
Yeah, bare issues. I'm gonna go 8.5.
I'm going 8.5.
I'm gonna go 8.5 for Jota. He would have actually got a 9.5.
He could have got a hat trick.
Yeah, he would have got. If he'd have got a hat trick, he'd have been man of the match.
He would have been man of the match.
He would have been man of the match. No, he was good, but he was a little wasteful. There was a left foot volley he put wide, and the header that hit his shoulder. If he scores those against the hat trick, then he probably walks away as man of the match.
Yeah.
And his goal weren't offside. Like I said, it was a tunnel. He really hit a brace. We're gonna let them hold that, but for me, he really hit a brace. So yeah, I'm gonna go 8.5 for Jota. It was brilliant tonight.
King Mo, did he get a goal?
He was trying too hard today.
He was, and he got a little bit selfish as well. Remember that chance that he had. But
although in the second half he was
roasting them.
He put a man on their back.
He was, and he was trying to assist that. So this is the thing about I know about Mo. He went for a phase of the game where he seemed a little bit more. I want to get a goal.
Because remember that time he should have passed the job.
Yes,
and we were like, Mo.
And then I think later on in the game he started to be more of that, like this team player.
Because he's got the awareness now, and he realizes when he's being greedy, it ain't a good thing for the team.
Yeah.
So he slowed down. But in the first half, we were 2-0. He realized he was the only front player that hadn't scored.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I need to get on the score sheet.
I'm the goal.
Yeah. And he was being a little bit greedy.
I'm giving him
But on the in the second half, he was putting man on their back.
No, he was.
I'm gonna go 8 from him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 8 from him.
Cool.
I don't think he can get the same rating as Jota and Mane, but he was still good.
Yeah.
And as I said, in the second half, he put him on their back.
No, he was, bro. The way this guy could just control the ball.
There was one thing, he nearly did another Man City and Watford, and he just lost control of the ball. He put 2 men down, and then he just lost control of the ball.
When he puts his mind to it, bro, this guy's just different.
Yeah, he's built different, bro.
He's different.
But I'm gonna go for an 8.
I'm going for 8 as well. All right, let's move on to the substitution. So obviously, it was who's it that came on for
Firmino.
So Firmino came on for Mane. So we're giving Bobby, and again because Bobby went off injured.
Yeah.
It was hard to make an impact for Bobby because of the fact that they came off.
Yeah, he did. I'll give him.
He done all right.
I'll give him a 6.5.
I'll give him 6.5/7. He done well.
He did all right, but then obviously he came on and then he didn't finish the game. He was only on the pitch for like 25 minutes, maybe.
For real, I would say.
But he was doing all right when he was on.
He was
doing all right.
Yeah, 6.5.
Yeah, I'll give him a 6.5.
All right, who else came on?
Minamino and
Origi. See,
they
both
were
of them
only on for about 10-15 minutes and didn't really get a chance to fully get in the game.
Yeah.
5.
I would say
5 for both of them.
Probably
really.
5.
Both had a shot each. Both did a little bit.
Origi
was drifting wide. He put a couple of good crosses in. Minamino had a good shot that Oblak had to save. But 5.
I'll say 5 for both.
5 for both.
They weren't long enough to really kind of influence the game.
And they both did a little something, but not
enough.
Yeah, and at that point, Atletico was sitting back. It was hard to get in there as well. And hold up play from both. We did 5 for both. I say 5 for both.
Anyone else that came on the pitch? I'm trying to think.
No, I think that's it, man.
I think that was it. All right, so what are we giving Jurgen?
2-0 home win,
bruv, against what I'll call it one of our biggest rivals in Europe, especially with the way how him and
I love the way he never shook to me on his hand.
Yeah, actually, but we haven't seen it because remember. We was watching the thing and they right at the end. I think when the game
they switched over.
So we don't know whether so people let us know actually whether they shook hands in the comments. I'm going on the premise that they didn't because when they changed to the other game, Klopp was like literally about to come off the pitch.
Yeah, I'll go 9.
But Nat Phillips, Nat Phillips. We forgot about that.
Phillips only got like 1 minute. We can't rate.
You know what?
He came on in the 88th minute.
I'm trying to think. Did he do any serious headers?
But I don't even think he touched the ball, bro.
No, they got Nat Phillips talking.
Each and every time.
He didn't shake his hand.
He didn't shake his hand. Yeah, but
shit, we forgot about Thiago.
Oh shit, we made 5 subs today.
Yes, we forgot about Thiago. Sorry, people. It's because we're kind of slightly rushed because we're a little bit stuck for time.
Yeah. I'll go 7 for Thiago.
I think Thiago got 7 because Thiago made some
good passes,
like eye the needle passes, but not in a dangerous area.
Help control the game.
Yeah.
Look good. He's back with a flat top.
His hair's going back.
I'm not gonna lie. I prefer the 0.5. I prefer the 0.5 Thiago. Yeah.
When he played his first game for us against Chelsea, and he came on and done that mad
kind of 0.5.
But I was like, this is Thiago.
But the high top Thiago was the best buy-in Thiago.
Yes, it was. So maybe try to bring that back.
Yeah, maybe bring that back. I'll give him a 6.5 or 7. Made some good passes. It wasn't brilliant, but he was influential enough that he helped to control the game. He did get dispossessed though when they had that.
He did.
6.5, I think he's fair.
I think Thiago gets a 6.5.
Yeah, I think that's fair. He did get, but there was no options. Nobody was making any space for him at the time, but he did get dispossessed and they were in on goal. I'll say 6.5 for Thiago. But it's good to see him back. That was all that was about. That was just about minutes for Thiago.
Yeah. Apologies, Sam Matt Stans in the information super chats. Apologies. Let me see if I can go for them now before we head off. Anything else you want to say? If I'm looking for these.
You do agree with 9 o'clock?
Yes.
You agree with the 9?
Yeah, but Klopp gets a 9 because think about it. He picked the right midfield for this game. He went back to the best centre back partnership that we have at the club. And not only that, he was brave enough to put Tsimikas in as well, because he could have easily played Robbo, you know.
And it was good, man. I'd actually keep Tsimikas in for West Ham on the weekend.
Would you?
Yeah, I would. Tsimikas just keeps on
Tsimikas, and I'm not gonna lie, he's putting bare pressure on Robbo.
Bare pressure on Robbo, bro. That might even be why Robbo ain't playing well.
It might actually be
the pressure.
This is the first time Robbo's seen competition. You know? Remember that he had no competition last year because Tsimikas was obviously injured.
No, like what Cameron said to 50. It was like Curtis. But Simi might just be in the basement, like Robbo.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this brother don't get no sleep. You know?
Every time Robbo's going in the kitchen to make himself something to eat, bro, we just say Robbo coming from downstairs, bro.
Nice.
Man's moving like Pennywise.
Start off, player. We say no.
Popping up in man's dreams like Freddy Krueger and that, bro.
Nah, it's true.
No, Simi's proving that he should be playing, bro.
He should be in it,
bro.
He should be in the team.
And it's no slight on Robbo. It's just Tsimikas.
Tsimikas is just that guy right now, isn't it?
What it is.
Charles Johnson says, love the dynamic when in person, more of this, please. Trust me, people, we are working on it. You know what I mean? There's some logistics that we have to go through, but we are 100%. Working on it. Apologies, Sam Max Legend, if I missed you, please send it again, bro, but obviously as a normal chat. And why is it coming through? There's a few of you that said missed.
Just send them again, guys.
Send them again as normal chat. Just put miss super chat, obviously, and then what you wanted to say, but obviously don't actually super chat. So apologies if I missed that, but for some reason it's been a little mad still. We're gonna have to head off very, very shortly. And if we have missed it as well, if we don't get time to read it again, we will obviously read them out. Because in fact, I can probably go back to the chat actually and maybe bring them up on Friday. Or if not, write your super chats in on Friday. So I know it's a bit long-winded, people, and I do apologize, but as of things stand right now, the logistics ain't.
Liverpool says, ask Robbie about the trophy behind you. Robbie gone.
Robbie gone.
Robbie gone.
Right, I'm gonna.
Well, certain people look like Robbo's got his fans for saying he can't replace his Robbo. I'm telling you though, he's down there like
gonna have fans,
he's like Pennywise, like Robbo.
Unless your super chat come through, but that'd be a bit weird though. Bejan Barnes says, blessings, fellas. Great win for my 44th birthday. You never walk alone. Bro, big up yourself for your birthday, for your 44th birthday. I keep saying 45th. 44th. I'm also going to
drop that beat.
Drop the beat for you, bro. So yeah, big up yourself, bro, on your 44th birthday. And is there anything else before we head up? I can't see anything else that's come through. So apologies if your super chats didn't come through. Obviously, I'll read them out on Friday, or even DM me them as well. I sort of apologize again, but we're obviously in a different setup today this evening. And we are sort of like cut for time now, people, as we kind of have got to head out of the studio.
As always, guys, as well, who's your man of the match? Put it in the comments below as well. What would your player ratings be? Do you agree with us, guys? Like I said, I'm giving a double man of the match. I'm giving Mane and Trent double man of the match. I thought they were both brilliant today. But to be fair, I think the whole team performed really well, man.
We did. Really very good performance.
To beat Atletico 2-0 at home, you know what I mean? And again, what we'll do as well, guys, obviously because we are pressed for time, in the Friday show before we get into it, obviously because we'll have Cal back as well, we'll just chop up the red card because we'll get a chance to see it again. Because again, without the volume, we didn't really know what happened with the red card. It looked like maybe the ref got annoyed that he wouldn't come back to him and he was going to give him a yellow and then he gave him a red for dissent as well. I don't know, but that was a bit mad.
It was a bit mad. We have to go back and watch that, innit? Big up 975 Jamrock. It says Mane was brought off to not get the second yellow. No, 100%.
Yeah. And to prevent injury. They were kicking the shit out of him.
No, agreed. Eastwood Henderson says, Miss Super Chat, may be late, but can we cover that Man U wallpaper? It's not wallpaper, bro. Do you want to know something? We're going to go a bit off script here. Let me just show you lot. Yeah? All right.
It's a bunch of kids,
all right. Then there's a few of them. And yes, we are there, as you can see, in the middle. We are there, people. We are
right there. We are there. But obviously, that's what's more important. See it there?
Trust me.
That's what's more important.
100%,
you get what I'm saying?
100%. Right, hold on. Before we go, is there anything else to discuss? Anything else? Trent, a lot of people saying Trent man of the match. Fully understand that. Some people are saying Mane and Trent.
It's a double one for me. It's a double one for me. Make sure you're smashing that like button as well, guys. That's always.
Yeah, I just want to say apologies again, people, if the super chat hasn't come through. DM me, and not only that, DM Cal as well and Drift. Just if you had a super chat that hasn't come through, we haven't read it out, so we'll read that for you on Friday as well before we.
And don't forget, guys, tomorrow Prem Panel Show.
Oh, you know, oh, you say Prem Panel Show tomorrow, yeah? Yeah, what you mean this? Yes, people. That show is tomorrow. We are live back tomorrow, 9:30 on a Thursday. Prem Panel Show. You know what time it is. Obviously, you got Carefree Lewis. You got KG. You got George. You got Aaron. You got me. You got Drift. You got Callum. We might even have someone else on the show. You never know, people. So make sure you stay.
Conte's in the league.
Oi! Should be interesting.
People's bones are rattled.
Should be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting.
Should be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting.
But people, listen, unfortunately, we have to go. We got to leave, unfortunately. Big up to each and every one of you that's been watching each and every time. Enough love, people. And apologies again regarding the super chats. We will get that sorted for you next time. But if you can, people, smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing over 600 people in it. Right. And respect for you lot, because it is late. This wasn't even planned. We obviously was on the Don Robbie show tonight, as you can see. Hence why we're in the studio together. And yes, me and Drift are we're in person, innit? I'm actually looking at man, and he's here, innit?
It's weird.
It's kind of mad. I can't even lie. It's kind of mad. It is kind of mad. But yeah, crazy.
So people, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. You know what I mean? Spread the word, and we'll be back tomorrow, 9:30 for the Prem Panel Show. Make sure you're there. It's going to be hot, man. Conte in the league, Aaron, George, them man are going to be just enemies at war. It's going to be a mad one. So make sure you join us tomorrow, guys. Liverpool just beat Atletico 2-0, man. We got the job done, man. Peace.
We out.